On this problem, we are going to find the inverse of the one-to-one function. Now, when we talk about this, the things that happen is things are going to switch places. I like to refer to this one as Freaky Friday. Just like the movie where the mom and the daughter switch places, that's the same thing that's going to happen here. And that's one way that I can remember what happens with the inverse functions. So we've already talked about about f of x being the same thing as y. So first thing we do is rewrite f of x as y. It means the exact same thing. So that's the first thing we're going to do. F of x is the same thing as y. The next thing is we swap the y and the x. So x equals y plus 6 cubed. So let's do some little notes over here. F of x equals y, and then swap x and y. Now what we're going to do is we're going to solve for y. So the first thing to do on this particular problem is we have to take the cubed root of both sides. So I'm going to take the cubed root of this side and the cubed root of this side. So now I have the cubed root of x is equal to, the cubed root knocks out the cube there, of y plus 6. Now to continue to solving for y, I need to move the 6 away, doing opposite of what's being done. I subtract the 6. Be careful to note that the cubed root of x is separate from the minus 6. Do not put it inside the radical because this cubed root happened before the 6 came over. Over here then we'll have the y, and the plus 6 minus 6 will go away. Now we've solved for y. That's all we had to do. There's one little step that's left. We started with f of x, so we need to finish with f of x. So we're going to have the cubed root of x minus 6 is equal to the f of negative 1 of x. So you can look at this if you want to try and create things in your own mind to remember everything, is that when we finish we have it like that. But because you made it through the problem, maybe you got an award or a piece of bling, you can create any scenario that you want to help you remember the steps. So again, the y equaled the f of x. So try not to create it so difficult. Just remember that f of x is the same thing as y. Swap the y and the x around, solve for y, and then y again becomes f of x, except it's got the negative 1 up there, so it's f at negative 1 of x. And you could write your answer this way to keep it going the same way, or if you want, you can turn it around and write it this way. Either way works, whichever way you feel more comfortable.